Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Taurians. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Happy Tuesday. We didn't get a chance to do the videos on yesterday because I had a lot of phone calls yesterday, a lot of testimonies. People are going through a lot of wonderful things. A lot of things are being released to people in the universe. So, yes, it was a good, overwhelming feeling. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things are happening for a lot of people. So, we have a lot of planets that are retrograde. We're going to be talking about that. Plus, we're going to be talking about the planets that are going retrograde. Very soon. We have one going retrograde, I want to say, in 5 days. Another one is going retrograde in 10 days. The ones that's currently retrograde, I was talking about moving towards the full moon. So we have a lot to talk about. We're not going to be talking about any numbers on today. Let's get into it. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Taurians as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. Yeah, so listen, Taurus, as I'm shuffling the cards, a lot of you all have big, big, big dreams, and that's where I want you to focus on because that's where your money is going to come from. You don't have to chase money. When you chase your dreams, all the money is going to come to you, the security, everything. So what have you been dreaming about? This is what I'm getting as I'm shuffling the cards. What is it that you've always wanted to do? Because it's not too lofty to you for you to attain, but what is it that you've always wanted to do? Do you want to play it? You want to be a musician? You want to learn how to um, play an instrument, because that's where your money is going to be attached to, not necessarily music, but that's one of your goals, your dreams that you always dreamed of, being a financial planner or starting a YouTube channel or whatever it is that you've been dreaming that you wanted to do. That's where the money is going to come from. Go to law school, go to medical school, whatever it is that you've been dreaming of doing. That's what I want you all to follow first. Follow, like chasing your dreams. Let's get into your reading. I want you to say, I am a Taurus. I'm a Taurus. I'm a very, very logical thinker, and I'm also a God. Yeah, money is popping out your cards already. I am a God. Yes, I am understanding. I'm very kind. I'm organized. I am patient. I am reliable. I am practical, devoted. I am responsible. I am stable. Let's see what these cards are. Yes, and my symbol is the bowl, right? So, yes, here we have the Knight of Pentacles. You all are very, very hardworking people. You also have the Midas touch. This is why I'm saying go after your dreams. Please go after your dreams. That's what I'm getting very strongly with your message. Knight of Wands. I see you all feeling on fire, right? Like really, really feeling on fire. This is you tapping into your divine masculine energy, balancing all of this out. I also see you meditating, seeing some things coming to fruition, really seeing some things happening for you, focusing on mindfulness. So some of you all have decided to start meditating, doing yoga, just really balancing out your own energy, like getting your emotions intact. Like, okay, let me just full stop, hit the reset button. What is it that I really have always said I wanted to do? And that's what a lot of you all are starting to see yourselves doing it, right? So this is nice. And I see you balancing out your daily affairs when it comes to money, which is great, 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 Taurus. I love, love, love this for you. So yeah, that's what I'm getting so far for you all. Like I said, we're not going to be talking about a number today, but you're moving towards we're all moving towards a full moon. And so you want to write down at least 10 things that you know, the things that you feel like are wonderful about yourselves. This is where you get a chance to dote on you. Like I dote on you all when I do my readings all the time. I dote on all the signs because I want people to see what they look like at their highest frequency. But only you know you. Like, what is it that when you look back over your life, Taurus, when you want to write this down, what is it about you that makes you special, that makes you stand apart? We're not talking about anybody else. This is a time where you get to focus 100% on Taurus. If you say, hey, you know what? I'm resilient. I am, I have always been a very generous person. I have always been very understanding. I've always been very kind. I've been very, very patient. There's and no shade in it. Don't attach anybody else to it because I was kind, because I was in a relationship with a person who, had mental health issues and they were just really, really stepping on my reserve nerve. None of that. We're just talking about just clean. What is it about yourself that makes you wonderful? Right? Yeah. I try to tell people, remove all the shade from it, remove all the sarcasm and all of that. Excuse me. You know exactly who you are, and this is what's going to help you move into the next chapter of your life successfully. And this is actually what's going to release wealth and security to you. Yes. What is it that you know about yourself? Are you a person who is just really, really loyal? Are you a true friend? Are you that person that people love to come to for advice? Like, what are those? List some things about yourself. This is time for you to dote on yourself. You know how, because more money cards are coming out. You know how, when you're working a job, Taurus, and you have to do somewhat of like a self-assessment, like this is the time where you get to brag on yourselves. This is the time in your own private time with just you and you get a chance to really sit down and focus on you. Like, what is it that you bring uniquely special to this universe, right? We have the Two of Wands. I see tons of opportunities coming your way in terms of love relationships, if that's what you want, professional relationships if you want other opportunities, as well as soul tribe people coming your way. What is it about you that makes you special? And that's what you are attracting in the universe, right? If you say I'm a very loyal person, you're going to be attracting loyal people. If you say I'm very patient, you're going to be attracting patient people. If you say that I am very generous and trustworthy, guess what you're going to attract? Generous and trustworthy people, right? You want to attract you. Right? And here we have, this is you getting to the heart of the matter. When you were out of balance, there were some very heartbreaking situations. Some of you all were born into very heartbreaking situations, but I'm saying, like, when you're out of balance, if you're divine feminine, you would think that you were attracted to a divine masculine sign. That would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. When you were out of balance, thinking, okay, this person really completes me. And it could have been heartbreaking for you to find out, wow, this person doesn't think anything like me. We're not even on the same frequency, right? But now you're getting to the heart of the matter. Like, your ancestors are really helping you with getting to the heart of the matter. Or the person could have had that in their chart, those signs in their chart. That was very, very heartbreaking for you. But again, the upside to all of it is, hey, I'm moving on. I'm moving on from all of that. I'm taking my power back. I may be disappointed, but I'm moving on. Remember, you're a fixed sign. So sometimes with fixed signs, that's you, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. Sometimes with fixed signs, you can get pretty fixated on staying in situations, whether they're romantic, platonic, professional, or otherwise, a little bit too long. And they can be very disappointing and challenging. And it can feel like it's restricting you. But again, a lot of Taurians, as I talk to a lot of Taurians a lot, are moving in a direction of, hey, if it just is what it is. If it's not working, it's just not working. Let me move on. I'm not going to stay stuck on that, right? And so, because at this point, it's self-sabotage. But I see a lot of you all looking back at your former selves going, wow, I have grown. I really, really have changed. I just moved on. I mean, if the person is, we're not on the same frequency, okay, doesn't make them bad, doesn't make me bad. I may be a little disappointed, but I'm just going to move on to the next thing. And it creates peace. It creates internal peace. Again, I see a lot of you all starting to meditate, really get into that place of just quieting your mind. And here's a new opportunities for you where it concerns money. So again, you're following your dreams. You're following the things that you love. What I'm saying to you essentially, Taurus, is that you're shifting your energy away from things that, I'm not gonna sit there and fight with a person who don't believe the same things I believe. We're just gonna move on. Hey, I may be disappointed but I'm not gonna stay stuck in disappointment, right? Yeah. So moving on quicker for you in your mind and in your spirit, and focusing on all the things that you bring to relationships is going to release your money and security to you a lot quicker. That's what I'm saying in a nutshell. You want to connect with your womb, right? Again, your womb, what are you going to give birth to? You're giving birth to your dreams. And that's where you're going to see a lot of security and money. When I say security, I mean your soul tribe, people who genuinely support you, people who genuinely love you. They're not second guessing you. They're not questioning you. Again, you never have to say anything negative or low vibration about anybody. Hey, sometimes good people are just not good for each other. They don't belong in the same soul tribe. They don't belong in the same relationship in any way, shape, form, or fashion. It's like going to a job and your resume says something and you go to sit down and interview because you're brought in because of your resume. People are like, oh, this person seems like impressive. They seem really impressive. Let me add some buzzwords and everything. You get them in and you realize it's just not a good fit. It doesn't mean that that person is a bad person. They're just not a good fit for the job of being in your space, your energy space. See? That's how that works. So we have some planets that are retrograde right now. So I want you all to be aware of planets that are retrograde right now. Your ruling planet, Venus, is not retrograde right now. That's why I want you to stay focused. But let's say, for instance, you have other, and I know you do, everybody has other signs in their birth chart. Mercury is retrograde right now until June 22nd. That's the planet of communication. Mercury rules how we understand, how we deliver, how we receive information. Then we have Saturn that's retrograde right now. Saturn is actually the planet of ambition. Saturn actually rules achievement, career, wealth, business. Again, you got to remember, with these planets being retrograde, they're affecting everybody around you, right? So let's say, for instance, Mercury being retrograde, which I don't see that here in the cards. Mercury being retrograde, you may have come in contact with somebody with because this right here, Mercury is Gemini's ruling planet. Gemini and Virgo's ruling planet. And so let's say, for instance, you were in a relationship with a Gemini that was kind of heartbreaking. You were a little disappointed. Or with an air sign period, that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, which was disappointing for you. And you decided, hey, I'm going to move on from that. I'm disappointed, but I'm not going to stay restricted. I'm not going to keep locking horns necessarily with this person, right? So, you just say, okay, it is what it is. Doesn't make them bad, doesn't make me bad. I'm just moving on. I'm not staying fixated on it. Hey, that's that. Right, Pluto is also retrograde right now. Pluto is the planet of death, rebirth. Actually, Pluto rules the big events in your life, in all of our lives. So this is the time to declutter. Again, you want to give way to your dreams, the thing that you always said that you wanted to do, Taurus. So therefore, you don't have time to clutter your energy space with other people's conflicting energies, right? That's where you want to declutter. Then we have some planets that will be going retrograde very, very soon. Jupiter will be going retrograde in 5 days. Jupiter is the planet of ethics. Jupiter actually rules philosophy, luck, and good fortune. Then you have Neptune that's going retrograde in 10 days. Neptune is the planet of dreams. Again, this is where you want to start embarking on your dreams, going after the things that you say you wanted to do in 10 days. Yes, yes. Neptune rules your imagination and your creativity. So again, you want to focus on balancing out your energies, not giving too much energy to people, relationships that you had to sail away from, or relationship that sailed away from you. Again, it may be disappointing, but you don't want to be fixated on it, because again, it could affect the release of a lot of money for you and your new soul tribe. Okay, that is what I have for you, Taurus. Have a great one. Bye.